Now, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
What's up, what's up? Welcome to the Varsity. And it's another great day, wonderful day here in Varsity World. We're so excited to be on the radio. But what makes the Varsity so fantastic, I believe, is the people in the room. And I'm so excited. I haven't brought him back in a while, but he's a good friend of mine. He has coached many girls' basketball teams very successfully. He is really quite fantastic and funny. He is Adam Lawrence.
What's up, guys? It's good to be here. Thank you, Seth, for the invite. I felt like you had just ghosted me for a long time, but it's good to be back. I don't know about the success, though. That may have been a stretch for the girls' basketball stuff. But
legend.
In somebody's eyes.
Legend to all. Also in the studio, I say also, it's such an understated word for this guy. He pushes the buttons, he slides the sliders, he makes all the magic happen in the studio. I call him the Willy Wonka of radio. His name, Steven Spiegel.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. So glad you're here. We got a really good show lined up. Got a couple of guys from Asbury. Hey, Adam, you know a little something about Asbury, don't you?
Go Rams, baby.
Yeah.
Go Rams.
Both of these are Brayden and Braxton. They're brothers, football players at Asbury, and they're going to be in the studio. One of them we affectionately call, well, Adam does, Beaker.
Oh, yeah. That's all I've ever known him as is Beaker.
Yes.
And I don't know how it started.
From the Muppets.
That's what I call him.
Today we're going to dig into that because those are the important questions of the day.
It's the most important.
Hey, we're going to have a wonderful day. FCA will be calling, zooming in. We're going to have a fantastic time with these guys. But we want you to come join us on the socials in a minute after I tell you about B&B Video Games. It is an 80s-style arcade in the back. Local video game retail store in the front, right by the Pizza Hut in Albertville. B&B Video Games. Hey, come join us over on our socials. That's where all the fun happens, where the party's at. So we're about to do one of my favorite segments, Meme of the Week. Come see us over there now.
I really have forgot the story of the Beaker. I don't know how it started.
Well, we're about to find out.
I just do the me.
That's right. We got me. Steven had to do this to me and mess me up with my. What? I tried to draw that logo.
Let's hit the open.
Yeah.
Memes of the week.
And so Steven says, how old were you when you couldn't unsee the robot cracking open a crab in the Flip Bulls logo? Do you see it? Look very closely.
No.
I do.
You see it now, don't you?
I do.
No.
You don't see it?
I see it.
You do see it.
I do. Oh, yes, I do see it.
You're just mesmerized.
It's never going to be unseen.
I know. You're welcome.
I'm messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Steven does that. He sends things that you can't unsee.
Yeah, this I do.
Emotionally disturbing.
Yep, I do.
Yes, I just want to show you. I don't think you realize how close we came to a world-ending
explosion
event.
right there waiting to happen. Yes.
Coca-Cola and Mentos to get. Have you ever done that before?
Mm-hmm.
I thought, does Diet Coke not work better, though?
I think the first time I ever saw it done was with Diet Coke.
That's the only time I've ever done it.
Science Labs is the only time I've ever done it. So
okay.
Yeah. We used to just mess with stuff, you know.
In college, we rigged up. We had like 5 Mentos, and somebody drilled a hole in it and put a string on it, and we dropped it in the thing and ran, and it's 20 feet in the air. It was amazing.
That is
awesome.
awesome.
A 2-liter.
That is awesome.
Diet Coke. It's amazing. You should try it, really. Quit complaining about stores playing Christmas music in November and start writing some Thanksgiving songs.
What? No.
We wouldn't be in this situation if Thanksgiving had bangers. Just saying.
I like the Christmas.
I know, me too.
My wife,
me too.
My wife is a no-go on the Christmas, but like it's never early enough to have Christmas music going on in the stores.
I have Christmas lights on my house as we speak.
I'm not allowed to put them up.
What?
What?
It's not Thanksgiving. So my wife would love this meme right here.
She would love this.
Yes. This is perfect for her.
We are shooting this, and I want to talk about this with you three. No one has more on their to-do list than a kid who's just been told it's time for bed.
That's it, man.
Try 2 of them at once.
No, I know.
Twins.
Oh, my gosh.
It's an extra set of energy right there that you get, right?
Immediately, like, they got to go to the bathroom. They need a drink. They need this. They got to do this. I don't want to go in this. I mean, Steven?
I know.
Want to talk about that?
I mean, they fight it, and they try everything they can to fight it.
It's ridiculous.
Just the way things are.
It's a mystery.
So
of
that's
parenthood.
the time at the Lawrence household that we have third supper.
Because like Taco
automatically
Bell, fourth
hungry.
meal.
Yes, we're hungry now, Dad. Like chicken fries. Can we have some chicken fries?
Dino nuggets?
It's bedtime.
Bedtime.
Go to bed.
Yes.
But I'm hungry. But I'm thirsty. I just want some
Yes.
water,
This is
Dad.
it. Yes, this is it.
You're a terrible parent if you don't feed me in this moment
Why
when
do
I'm
you
supposed to be in
starve
bed.
me, Father?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I enjoyed that, Steven. Thank
Thought
you.
you would. And hey, Bluey is so relatable. I love some good Bluey. How about y'all?
Yes.
Yeah?
It's beautiful.
Adam?
Not a fan.
You're not
I'm just going to be honest.
Really?
Going to the dentist and having to watch this.
Going to the dentist.
I mean, that's where it's playing, right?
Yeah.
The kids are watching it, and I'm like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Not only am I having to sit in the dentist's office, but now I'm having to watch Blue with
Also,
you.
you are now compared with a blue dog.
So which
As a dad.
which do you prefer, though? Peppa Pig or Bluey?
Peppa is funny, though, for
Peppa.
real. There's a lot of, like, undertone. Like, I thought Peppa Pig was a girl.
Peppa is.
I know, but a girl, like, cartoon.
Oh, I got you.
And so one day I'm watching and I'm like, this is funny. Like, this is, like, legit
Right?
funny.
Mm-hmm.
I love Peppa Pig until it rains outside, and then
Oh.
The
muddy
the
puddles.
puddles.
Muddy puddles, man.
Muddy puddles.
It's time.
Yeah.
My favorite is Tiny Land.
What?
Have y'all seen the one Tiny Land?
Tiny
Where
Land. No.
They make a small version of the real world, and they're driving to go see Tiny Land. And there's a construction worker, and they go, "Oh, you're gonna have to wait." The bulls.
I have seen this one.
Yeah, you're
Mr.
gonna have to
Bull?
wait until it's done. And like, how long's it gonna be? It's gonna take as long as it'll take. And then he go, "Well, but we gotta go to Tiny Land." Well, in that case, go ahead and go through. And then the emergency vehicles pull up behind them, and they say, "We gotta go." And they're like, "Well, too bad. You're gonna have to wait."
I don't know that anybody actually works harder than Mrs. Rabbit.
Yeah,
Mrs. Rabbit does everything.
everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. I was so afraid my little girl was going to have a British accent when she grew up because she watched so much
That
Peppa
would be
Pig.
awesome, though, Steven.
Yeah, it would. But, you know.
British Southern accent.
I guess you got a chance of getting an Australian accent with Bluey now.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, you notice there's Australia. Australia has been able to, like, come through our culture the last few. See, me and you and Stephen, me and you and Adam grew up with the Crocodile Hunter.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
He was
and I think we
fantastic.
forget that.
And Crocodile Dundee.
Crikey.
Yes, but they infiltrated our childhood, and now Bluey is, in fact, continuing the Australian way.
That's right.
So it's amazing that we don't all speak Australian.
My daughter, just yesterday, I asked her a question, and she was saying no, but she said it with an Australian accent. You know what no sounds like in Australia?
What's that?
Nar.
Nor.
Nar. Yeah.
Nar.
She did that to me. I'm
Nar?
like, really? That's crazy.
Wow.
Just say no.
Yeah, exactly.
Stephen picked up the track and tore after. Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Yes, you will.
Yes, you will. Stephen, you got any videos?
I do have a few
I know.
videos over here.
You
You want to see something?
Yes, please.
All right.
We ran out of memes, so
Yeah.
I didn't send enough, but I thought those were all like that's where we're living right now.
Is it? It.
Are you not? You're
I'm
struggling with
not-
bedtime.
Well, I am the bedtime, but the Bluey is it?
Well, I
I just
mean,
can't.
it's the moment, not the cartoon.
No, the bedtime I live in every night.
Yes, It's crazy.
Every single.
What's the
night.
craziest thing your kid asks for? Like when you're telling them to go to bed. I gotta eat.
Right.
I'm like, I just brushed your teeth.
So I had
Lay
this,
down.
I had this happen the other day.
Yeah.
Dad, I've got homework.
Yeah.
Like, are we now using homework to stay from going to sleep?
Wow.
That is
never
ridiculous.
thought of that.
That is ridiculous.
My daughter
Dad, I forgot.
hates homework, but to bring it up at night because she knows it would get her out of going to sleep, that's genius.
It's frustrating is what it is.
Yeah.
It's genius
On
on
her
her part,
part, yeah.
yes. But I'm like, you've had hours. Mm-hmm. You've had hours. What are we doing?
That's where you break out the
devotional prayer.
You're just going to have to get a C. You're just going to have to get a C.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then we'll pay the consequences later on.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Stick to your guns.
I'm sorry. You will fail that test. I don't care. You're going to bed.
Here we go. This little effort on your part, you could wake her up 30 minutes early and make her do. You remember you said you didn't have homework that you didn't finish your homework last night. Mm-hmm. It's time. And you know what? You want to double down though? Like you can go and lay down after you did. Like I'm gonna go back to bed. You go do your homework.
I love the idea, but that's such a bad idea too because who has to get up earlier? Me.
I know.
And then who has to wake them up 30 minutes earlier?
Yeah, but
me.
Then you can go lay back in the bed.
I would love to do that. It just does not happen. So I'm just saying. Once you're up, it's time to go.
For me too.
It's time to go. Yeah.
Here lately, my back has been killing me when I get up. I can't go back to sleep. I don't know what it is. I have to get a new bed or something.
Steven got broke.
It's a sign of getting older. It's not fun.
Getting old's fun, ain't it?
No, it's not. No, it's for the birds.
Yeah. So, you guys. Do we like ukuleles?
Yes.
Yes.
Solid.
Yes.
Now, bagpipes. Where do you stand on bagpipes?
Absolutely.
You do?
Yes.
I think they're annoying.
I agree. I think they're annoying.
Yeah.
I think they can be a little special at funerals, though.
You have never been to Scotland.
Yes.
They're always out of tune, though. They're never in tune with any other instrument.
But you've never been to Scotland on the side of the road when they get bagpipers playing. You can research this. They have something called the military tattoo that I went to in August, which is literally a whole band of them.
Wow.
And that's impressive.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Kind of does.
A piper drum band. Yeah.
Well, let's see which one wins out. Let's see which one you like best here with this video.
Oh, yeah, I sent this.
Batman!
Bat tips. Look, the bagpipe has fire. Look. What?
Oh, come on!
So who won? We liking Batman or we liking Spider-Man? I think the unicycle.
Batman's hilarious.
The unicycle kind of sold it for me, even though I don't like bagpipes.
Unicycle with fire coming out of the bagpipe.
That's just too cool.
That's pretty impressive.
I think he was thinking, do I trip this guy or do I not? And then he sees the fire and he's like, well, this could be a hazard.
Yeah, I could get burned.
I could, and he could die. But I don't know. But yes, that was.
I saw that. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah. Have you ever watched how it should have ended? Steven?
I don't know. I don't think I have.
Oh my gosh, they're hilarious.
Yeah?
Batman and Spider-Man sitting there drinking coffee and like going through each movie. Like it is so funny. 'Cause I'm Batman.
All right, guys. Well, it looks like we got Kandi with us. I'm gonna bring her over here.
Woo! We love Kandi.
We'll get everything set up.
Kandi!
Real quick. Here, let me bring her up. There she is.
Long time no see, Kandi.
I hadn't seen Kandi in a minute. I saw Kandi in the background. Like, she sent somebody else, and I saw her behind them. Oh,
here we go, guys.
Why are you laying down, Kandi?
Let's do this. Here we go. 3, 2.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
So excited to be joined by our very favorite Kandi Armstrong in the house. Well,
hello.
on
What's
the
up,
screen.
fellas?
How are you, Kandi?
Woo, I am good. We are in Iron Bowl mood. We have been tying up loose ends here at the office and loading up cars and trailers and vans and getting ready to go.
Yay!
Iron Bowl, our kickoff starts tomorrow. So today is setup.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you get, what, 3 days of going hard?
Going hard, yes. Very hard. Yes, I went to bed early last night.
There you go.
But yeah, we do have our Iron Bowl prayer breakfast kickoff. It's tomorrow morning, and that is going to be in Cullman County, and that will be at First Baptist Church tomorrow, and then we will load up tomorrow and head to y'all's way tomorrow afternoon.
G-ville.
set up at Guntersville High School. That actual prayer breakfast will be Thursday morning at 6 a.m. So it is early morning, rise and shine.
Yes, it is.
It is a community event. Anybody is welcome to attend. It will be at Guntersville High School. Tickets are available. You can purchase those. You can go to our website, northalabamafca.org, and there's a cash app on there, so you can purchase them. We did everything digital this time, so no paper tickets to keep up with or whatnot. So feel free to go. We will have tickets on sale at the door as well. It is turning out to be one of the biggest ones that we've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah, it's looking really good. We're really excited. Got a lot of schools coming, a lot of teams coming. But it's going to be a good one. But then Thursday we will pack up and we will head back to Madison County, and then we will have one Friday morning, and this one is going to be at UAH at Spraggins Hall. It will be at 6:45 Friday morning. So yeah, we have former Alabama and Auburn football coach / players. Dr. Kenneth Vandervoort is the speaker for Alabama. He was linebacker, from my understanding. He went on and became a Navy SEAL.
Wow.
And now he's awesome. Actually a dentist, and he lives there in Guntersville. So y'all got a local representing this time. And then the Auburn speaker will be Coach Gene Chizik.
Wow.
So
it's impressive. You know what would be more impressive than that? If they said you were speaking, Kandi.
Yes.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. But, yes, but we still have tickets available, so feel free, like I said, to go to northalabamafca.org. You can purchase them on Cash App, or you can purchase them at the door as well. If you have a big group that you're going to be bringing with you, please let us know. You can call the FCA cell phone at 256-509-3692. And that way, let us know you got 10, 15 coming. We just want to make sure that we have enough food prepared for everybody. We will have Chick-fil-A breakfast tomorrow morning, or at every breakfast that will be. But anyway, we just want to make sure that we got enough for everybody, because we'd hate for somebody to be left out. Chick-fil-A has partnered with us. We've got 3 different ones in Huntsville that's partnered with us. The ones there, Bob and Vicky Moore in Guntersville, they are amazing people.
Yes.
And we all know Chick-fil-A is amazing within itself. So you just
the Lord's chicken.
It is the Lord's chicken.
That is a win-win combination there in Guntersville for you guys. But they are providing the Chick-fil-A for everybody. So it's amazing. Like I said, we got 3 different Chick-fil-A stores here in Huntsville. Randy Ernest in Coleman. He is providing the chicken for Coleman, and actually Coleman's is like, we've already broke that number. It's
That's awesome.
It's going to be big. Yes. So we're just so excited. But the best thing about it is not only do you get to see a former coach for a big SEC school, or you get to see a player. We've got all of these kiddos that are coming that are going to be able to hear the gospel, and they're going to hear truth spoke into them, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have trivia and stuff too, but they get to hear God's word. And some of them may be the first time. They may be thinking, oh, I want to go see Coach Chizik, or I want to go see Alabama, but the thing about it is get them in there and let them hear God's word, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Or I want to go see Kandi Armstrong. I understand.
I
understand the appeal. I do.
No. We'll all meet and go to dinner one night. Bring your spouses. I'll bring Mike. We'll all get together and we'll have dinner. We can talk up a storm.
There you go. That sounds awesome.
No.
You just send us the address to your house, Kandi, and we'll show up. Well,
Milo would love that.
Oh, I get to meet the dog. Yes. We love it. Sorry.
But please, anybody who is out there who's interested in attending the Iron Bowl, if you just want more information about it, you can go to our website, northalabamafca.org. You can call our cell number at 256-509-3692, and we'll be glad to provide you the information. But a lot of it, shout out to our partners. We've had amazing partners that's come alongside us this year who have partnered and sponsored tables and whatnot, and it's amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing. God is good.
Kandi, God is good. Kandi's good. FCA's great. It's so good to have you with us. Thank you so much for Zooming in with us. It's always good to see you.
Absolutely. Love you guys, and thanks for all y'all do. We appreciate it.
Good to see you.
All right. Bye-bye.
God.
Ever met her husband?
No.
He is awesome.
I've met her many times.
And she's awesome, too.
She is.
And then they have their baby dog,
It's not a baby.
I know. It's massive.
It has shown up on the TV screen. It's very large. It's very large. It's one of those, what do they call them, golden doodles, Steven?
Yeah, I think so.
Huge.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Steven's just taunting me with this Bluey.
Oh, Bluey.
This can be your knot.
I'm just kidding.
Sticking it to you.
I'm just kidding.
He wants you to know what it is, Adam.
Only serious.
No, if I was really wanting to mess you up, I'd show you probably.
Oh, no. Oh,
something
boy. Here we go.
A little like this.
Here we go. Oh, no. No.
That is disgusting.
Can you imagine running into that? If you ran into that and all of them bit you, you probably would die.
I ran into something similar to that up at our tower.
Really?
Yeah, over the summer.
That many?
Not that big, but it was quite a big nest, and they were all over the place. It was like one big mass of spider, and I would blow on them, and they'd kind of move a little bit, and then it'd move back to where they were. Yeah.
And then Steven burned the tower down.
No,
yes.
I should have.
Nobody listened to that. Steven didn't actually do that. That was natural causes.
There you go. It was lightning.
It was lightning.
It's a big metal structure. It attracts lightning.
Something had to kill all those.
That right there needs a torch to it.
Right?
Yes.
Flamethrower.
If I saw it, there'd be a bomb. Throw some dynamite in the middle of it. Something.
I know who we could stick on it.
Who?
Oh, this guy right here.
Yes! Look at this! Isn't this amazing? I wish I had a dog that I could teach that to. Look at that.
Target practice.
That's impressive. Had to put it in a dress.
How long does it take to train a dog to do this?
I need to know.
If they're doing their marketing right, it's very lucrative. Very, very lucrative.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's talent.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy talent.
I don't know if my daughters could do that.
It's pretty accurate, too. That's crazy. Yeah. Steven, that's the kind of dog you need to purchase.
One of those?
Get you a little side. He can be your side hustle.
We've been thinking about getting
Pet Stars.
Yeah. Little sidekick. Like a show mascot.
Yeah.
I used to work for a TV station. We had this thing called the Pigskin Roundup, and we actually had. It was called the Pigskin Roundup. It was a football show.
A pig.
And we had a little toy-sized pig.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they would even paint its little toenails. It was so cute.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's all cute until it goes in the bathroom in your studio.
Well, I know somebody actually who has a pet pig.
Really?
Yeah, she works of all places. She works at the barbecue place, and she has a pet pig. It's hilarious.
Does it run around the place?
The house? Yes.
No, not the house. The
barbecue
smoking place?
That would just be
It's like, hey, come over here. What's its name?
What is its name?
Porky, come over here. Let me show you where your brother went.
Yeah. It's like that video of the turkey walking into the kitchen.
And if you act up again, you're next.
That's right.
It's okay. You don't know him. You don't know him.
Circle of life.
Yes. Oh, boy, yeah. That's so bad.
Yeah.
That is so bad.
It really is.
Wow.
Do you have a dog? Do y'all have a dog? Y'all have animals?
I used to.
We had dogs, and Steven's been here. We put both of our dogs. We've had to put down the last 2 years. So I'm dogless.
I'm sorry.
Do you have a dog?
I didn't mean to bring up such a sensitive subject there.
I'm past it.
We have no dogs.
Yeah.
Any cats?
The girls are terrified of animals.
Really?
I don't know why. It's kind of God's blessing to me, though, because I don't have to have an animal. You know what I mean?
No extra mouths to feed.
No guinea pigs.
No cages
nothing.
to clean.
We don't want anything.
Yeah.
Chinchilla.
Chinchilla would be fun. Actually, we used to have a.
I was thinking like ferret. I like the ferret.
Those things stink.
If they didn't stink, but
and
they're so awesome.
I've been bitten by a ferret before.
Bad.
Not fun. I used to have a rabbit.
You got bit by a ferret?
I did. Was not good.
Why have I never heard this story?
It was back when I was at Jacksonville State. We were visiting some friends of ours. And,
Thank you for unpacking this.
I think they had two. They had 2 ferrets in there. They had already had their scent glands removed, so they didn't really stink. But they were just super territorial, and they weren't very friendly. And one of them just latched on one day.
Just bit you.
Yeah.
And wouldn't let go.
Oh, it let go, luckily, but it didn't feel good.
I had somebody in school, I spent the night at his house, and he had caught a squirrel. It was him in
what?
those cages.
Just had it in his house?
Yes. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's hilarious.
If you want an animal to really devastate your family quickly because they're going to die, is a hamster. Don't buy hamsters. They have a lifespan of a month.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. The weather, death, they're all the same thing.
Goldfish. They don't last very long either.
No! You know what you think?
When I started, the fair and I was dead on the ride home,
I was trying to do one of those competition things, when I started youth ministry.
Ring toss or something?
Yeah, I bought everybody a goldfish as a mascot. Okay, y'all got to bring it back every week. It didn't last a week. Every one of them died.
Yeah.
That's a horrible idea.
You know what's hilarious?
Who gave you
though?
that idea?
No, you know what's? It was in my head. Yeah, the funny thing is one of the teams bought another fish. It died, they got rid of it and bought a new fish.
He'll never know. Just go buy another.
We're gonna win this.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
It's black. It's not gold. It's okay. He won't remember.
He didn't take pictures.
No.
It's funny though.
It is. But no, we did have a rabbit, and Brewster was his name.
Brewster.
His full name
I like
was
that name.
Sidney Brewster Spiegel.
So you had a rabbit growing up?
No, not growing up. When me and Cassie moved to Arab, we were living in an apartment complex. We couldn't have a dog or a cat. They wouldn't allow us to have one.
So they let you have a bunny?
They let us have a rabbit.
What the heck?
And yeah, we even had a little collar for him and a leash. We'd take the bunny out for a walk from time to time.
What happened to Brewster?
Brewster, we had him right up until we were about to have Grace, and we didn't think it'd be great to have the bunny in the house with a new baby. So we had some friends of ours who had all kinds of other animals, and they were happy to take him off our hands.
Okay.
I'm glad they did, because you see, Brewster was never fixed. If there's one thing about rabbits,
where are they coming from? Where are they coming from?
Exactly. So he was
Brewster reproduced a lot.
Well, when he left our house, he had the chance. So I felt good for the little guy. he'd always latch onto my foot, and it was awful. It was awful. He's a fast little sucker.
First time that ever happened, he'd be out. Well, me and you
what are you doing?
You and I are done. I know somebody who raised him to eat them. That's where Brewster would have went after that little moment.
They have some really big rabbits, some big meat rabbits. I've seen them at Trade Day over in Lakon.
Huge.
Not eating a rabbit. I'm sorry.
I've never had rabbit before.
I'm not eating a rabbit.
I've had squirrel.
I'm sorry.
Never rabbit.
I have eaten squirrel. Yeah.
Good.
And rabbit.
Good. No chicken.
The squirrel was better than the rabbit. Rabbits is so dry and nasty.
How about frog legs?
I've had it.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite. I eat things sometimes just so I can sit here and say I did it.
Yeah,
right?
I ate that.
Yeah. Once.
There's only one.
Just
thing.
once. I'm never gonna do it again.
One thing that you've partaken of that I could never bring myself.
Chicha.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's
What did you say?
Chicha.
Chicha.
Yeah.
What is that? I'm curious. You've piqued my interest. I have no idea.
Ecuador, in the tribes, you go back to, it's insulting not to do this. So you shut off all communication with this tribe if you don't participate in what I'm about to tell you. So what they do is they take yucca root, and the old ladies, they chew it and they spit it into a pot until it ferments. And it turns into a drink, and they drink it all the time.
Mm-mm.
And when you come into the tribe, and everybody's like, "Oh, I could get away with it." No, you can't. that the native gets literally behind you and is watching you like this. You got to at least sip it. And it's just nasty.
Did you?
Yes.
You swallowed it?
You're not getting away with it. I'm just going to tell you, you're just not going to get...
Not getting away without doing
Everybody else, everybody like, well, I'll get away. No, you won't.
I'm officially disgusted for today.
You know.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. It happened. Welcome to Mission Strip.
I didn't realize you guys were bringing me on here to torture me with Bluey and discussions about this stuff.
Adam, I'm going to give your number to Steven so he can blow it up with some of the things he's texting
he's got
my phone.
He's got my number.
I do. I got it.
Steven's got my number.
Steven, send some of those things that you've graced my eyes with.
It's been a while since I sent you a really good one.
Yeah, that's true. So disturbing. Yeah. Some of the things that he sent me. I'm like, good Lord.
Oh, the funeral home here.
Yes,
in
that
town.
Was the worst.
No, I'm not talking about the red.
No, that's the worst.
I'm not talking about the red one. I'm talking about the crematorium
I know.
in Gunnersville. It wasn't cold outside. And there was chimney coming out. There was smoke coming out of the chimney. So I told him, I said, you know what that is.
Yeah. They do it all the time.
They do.
Like, can you at least listen? Can we at least do that at night where nobody has to see it, really?
Yeah.
Like, why are we doing it in the middle of the day?
Nobody wants to stay up there burning bodies at night.
Okay, Adam.
I mean, I don't want to be in a room alone with a body at night.
No.
I'm out. I'm sorry.
Right.
So daytime.
Creepy job. Ugh.
Daytime.
Yeah,
lights,
but
lights
if you're like me and you and you're driving by and you see a smoke cloud come up, you know what's happening.
Try not to think about it.
Do you want that to come back down on us?
On the way to BK, I'm trying to grab a burger. Nobody wants to think about that stuff.
Both
you know what I'm saying?
You know what would be terrible? Now that you said it. Now that he said it. Now that he said it. It would be awful if they put a Burger King right beside a funeral home with a crematorium.
No. How's your burger?
No.
Have it your way.
That would be awful. That'd be like the worst What are the worst combinations in life? That's it.
Burger King.
That's. Because they both got smoke coming. Thanks, Steven.
Unless you put a barbecue
This
place.
is all your fault.
You could put a Burger King on the left, a barbecue place on the right. You know.
But then can you imagine the smells? Do you even want to?
No.
Ugh.
What other restaurant did you say on the other side?
He said barbecue.
It's a little Porky's running around outside. What's going on?
Oh, God.
It's mystery dinner.
What is this place?
Yeah.
It's hell.
It's pulled pork.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Everything burns in this row. Everything burns.
All right. You guys want to talk about a clutch?
Yeah. If I can pull myself together. Go ahead.
We got 14 seconds.
Oh, God. I can't unhear that.
I can't unhear it.
I can't unhear it. It's in my head. I can see it.
The clutch moment.
You know, if you don't watch the live, you're missing out on so much. The disturbing things that just
can't unhear it. I just
can't unhear it. Now I'm seeing it in my head. But we're going to talk to you about something important, faithfulness, right? So I want to talk to you about another gain. I've been talking about this spiritual gains in your life. Faithfulness is the one this time. So what is your definition of faithfulness? Just your definition.
Just my random
whatever
definition.
you got. Yeah, what's...
Faithfulness. Staying with something or someone through thick and thin.
Yeah.
The ups, the downs, the roller coasters.
Yeah.
Just, I guess loyalty in a way.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah, it's all that. Yeah.
And the definition of faithfulness, as spoken by the internets, staying with or supporting a particular person, organization, or belief. The synonym also loyal. Everything you just said.
Yeah.
And there's a really powerful story in Genesis 22, and it's about Abraham And Abraham has a son, Isaac. He's waited forever to have this son, and God speaks to him, and he says, hey, I want you to sacrifice Isaac. You remember this story?
Oh, yeah. How scary would that be?
Oh, my gosh. So you finally get the promise that God's been telling you about for years and years and years and years and years and years. And now God's asking for you to give that promise back. And so Abraham takes Isaac. Most of you know the story. If you don't, I'm going to tell you. He takes his son on a journey, basically to sacrifice him, because that's what God asked him to do.
Right.
And he tells the servants to go back. He takes his son, and his son asks a question like, hey, Dad, where's the sacrifice? Yeah. Like, can you imagine answering that question?
Yeah, I don't know, but
I've seen so many memes on this. Yeah. And so they walk up to the place. He lays him down on the altar. He gets ready to sacrifice him, and an angel stops him, and God says, now I know how faithful you are. So questions and faithfulness. What is the first step to faithfulness? So, Adam, tell of a time where God showed you that he was faithful.
I would have to say a few years ago, I actually lost a job due to some things that I was, doing for Christ, and there was just a time of my life of uncertainty, kind of like where Abraham was, uncertain of where the provision's going to come from, where it was going to go, and I just remember seeking God at that time and just going, God, I don't know what you're doing, but I do know you got a plan. And I'll be honest, I lost my job. Within 3 days, I'd already had another job lined up. Come on. And so, and it's actually the job that I'm currently at right now. So it's...
And loving it.
Yes, and loving it. And
him and BK.
Oh, gosh. Don't BK, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, God just saw us through it during that time, and He's done it over and over. That's just one example. There's been so many examples in my life where God has just always been faithful to us.
He always is, and so doing what you said you were going to do. Faithfulness is follow through, right? Abraham is faithful to God, and he shows them by his actions, not just by his words. And sometimes one of the most spiritual things you can do is just move forward and act in the next thing God tells you, right?
That's right.
So what does my faithfulness say about my God? So since God doesn't change, it proves he will follow through on his promise. So let me ask you this. Why is it important that we trust in God's faithfulness when things are less than ideal?
I will say this. God knows best. And that's all I can say. And if he truly knows what's best for me and my family and everything else, then he's the one that I've got to leave it in his hands.
Yeah.
I think so many times we put it in our own hands and try to do our own thing. But if we truly want what's best, we have to lay it down and give it to God. And easier said than done sometimes. But
always.
It's the right thing.
It is.
So
how do I live a life of faithfulness? See, the more time we spend with God, the easier it is to trust him.
Yeah.
I've learned this.
Yes.
So the more time I spend with God, the more in tune I am with what he's saying and what he's doing. And so what are some, and this is the last thing, what are some ways we can live a life of faithfulness, Adam?
I think to me, and you kind of touched on it, but to me is just spending that time with him, that worship time, that prayer time. And I think not only just prayer time, but I think you need to spend time and just stop and listen to him.
Yeah.
And one thing that I got kind of reminded of while you were talking about this was I have twin girls.
Yeah, you do.
And if I was to put the twin girls behind me, I could tell you right now without even looking at them which one was talking to me.
Yeah.
And I think the world throws so many things at us sometimes. We don't know God's voice because we haven't spent time just really listening to him, really diving into his word. So for me, it's spending that time with him and then knowing when he speaks, because the world gets so crazy. But we know when he speaks if we're just close to him. And that's the thing with the girls. I'm with them all the time. So I know when they speak, and I know which one they are. Yeah. And it's just so vital.
I couldn't tell you which one your daughter's.
You can't look at them. I can just hear them and tell.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They are definitely, he says they're not identical, but they look like it. And so, Hey, we're going to pray. God, help us to be faithful. Help us to create a life of faithfulness that we believe who you say you are. And God, so we're going to live that way. We're going to live and show through our lifestyle that we believe that you are who you say you are. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
They're here. Stephen will go get them.
I can go grab them.
Yeah, they're here. I just got a text.
You can't leave me, Adam.
I don't know. After the conversations that we've
had, are you not disturbed?
I'm just glad Stephen finally turned it around on you. I felt like I've been getting picked on all day, so hey.
Picked on
crematorium with the BK
and barbecue place.
Barbecue joint.
Good Lord,
so awesome.
Yeah,
but not awesome.
Yeah,
and disgusting all at one.
Terrifying. Because think about it, like you can smell BK.
You can smell barbecue.
I do not ever want to smell the crematorium.
Never.
Ever.
Mm-mm.
There's not a time in my life that I ever want to do that.
Yeah.
So
just the smell of burnt skin alone. I don't know if you've ever smelled that
hair, burnt hair.
I've
not.
Oh, it's so bad.
I have hair.
It's so bad. How's your fries?
So disturbing.
I don't know.
That is the most disturbing thing.
Can't unhear it.
Adam and I spend a lot of time together, so
yes, we do, and it's fantastic.
You want to know why we're comfortable right now discussing disturbing things? I don't know that I'm comfortable.
No, it's not comfortable.
Somebody commented, Cassie, is that Adam Lawrence? Yes, it is, Cassie.
Man. What's up, Cassie?
Cassie, yes.
What's up,
Cassie?
Oh man, got
look at them. They got jerseys on.
Taking it.
How
back
about that?
Taking it the season, man.
I like it.
I do too.
Yes, Cassie, that's Adam.
Cassie, what's
Hey,
up?
if you're on here, talk to us. We're having quite the experience. Cassie, your husband is morbid. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, wow. Threw him under the bus.
I am.
He's not even in here to hear it. And,
I'll say it to his face. I'll tell you something.
I've enjoyed it. I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time. So,
irony is, me and you're going to drive by it the next time. There's going to be smoke coming off.
Yeah, well,
I've seen it.
Chicken plant, crematorium, BK, and a barbecue place.
That sounds awful.
Did I hear Cassie was on there?
Cassie! Yes. Yeah. She said, is that Adam Lawrence? And I said, yes. And I said that you were morbid.
Yes, he did.
Oh, I did.
Well, she actually...
I told Adam I would say it to your face, so I am. You're morbid. The things you've sent me.
Cassie's family.
I stand by what I said.
Yeah. Cassie's family have worked chicken houses.
Cassie's
chicken houses. Here we go.
So you gotta look at chicken house.
So the pits that they throw all the dead chickens into. Yep. She knows what that smells like. Because they set it on fire.
No,
they do. How do you think they get rid of all the old dead chickens?
I don't want to know.
Because there's thousands of chickens in there.
I think this is your next segment on worst places to put a restaurant.
Yes,
and just start looking at
crematorium.
Yeah, I'm interested now.
Burger King.
Yeah, where will you put one? Will you go anywhere?
Worst. You could put it by a sewage plant.
Ooh.
The Tyson plant in Albertville. If you put in the morning, man, that's a smell. Oh,
you're trying to grab your breakfast on the way to work, and you just.
Well, then here in Guntersville, you have every now and then that
the
smell
female
of dog food. It smells so good sometimes. Sometimes it's so awful.
It doesn't.
Did you say so good?
Sometimes it does smell good to me. What, you never ate dog food growing up? You never got into the bag?
I did, unfortunately.
Got your pellet or two? I'm playing. I don't remember ever actually doing it.
Seth owned up to it, and did you eat the dry dog food or the wet
treats?
The wet
treats.
dog
food? The treats.
Not the kibbles and bits.
Okay.
No, the ones that look deceiving.
The Alpo in a can.
Yeah. Cassie just
so
did
bad.
the throw up.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Refried beans remind me of that. And the refried beans in a can.
He's ruining refried beans for me.
They do. They remind me
I'm
of
not a
dog
bean
food.
guy. Y'all know this.
Refried beans are awesome.
No, but
delicious.
no beans
They are delicious.
are awesome.
They're musical.
That's also
You
true.
like Rosie's Cantina. You have to eat
I don't eat
beans.
their beans.
Really?
No.
They're amazing.
But
when you go to Burritos, you don't get any of the beans on. Oh, wow.
Black beans, no beans.
I get the black beans.
No,
Some
black
people get
beans
the
are
pintos.
awesome. Black beans are awesome.
I had some yesterday.
Seth may not eat supper tonight.
I tell you what, y'all got me emotionally.
Right?
I'm never coming back. I'm sorry, the varsity. It's been fun. It's been nice knowing you.
Adam had a good show. It was a good run.
We got a couple guys in the green room. I bet you they have some preferences on what they like to eat.
I'm sure.
Why don't I go get them real quick and I'll bring them in?
Bring them in. We'll do videos and stuff too. Great.
Yeah, I would love to hear their thoughts on this crematorium / BK /
They're listening to you right now, so they'll be ready when they get in.
Good. Braxton, Brayden, we're about to question you. Cassie did the laughing musical fruit. Hey, your wife is on it today. I like it.
I just want to know.
I like it.
Worst place
Cassie,
to put a
I
restaurant.
think you're awesome. Yeah. So, Cassie, you tell us.
Worst place.
You're full of wisdom. Worst place to place a restaurant.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Give us your answer.
There's got to be a website of these.
We're waiting. There are some funny town names.
Town names.
Yeah.
What you got? I'm throwing you on the spot.
Op, Alabama.
Op?
Yeah. Op.
The one-onta?
One-onta.
That's what people used to call Aniana. They were like, what, how do you say that?
They got one called like Dog Lick or something like that. This is in Alabama.
I have heard of that one.
Yeah.
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 Why? Have you ever sat there and like, what happened here? There's a reason. Like somebody got bored. Like they watched the dog lick itself. And like, hey, that's what we'll call our city.
Got done working the farm, sitting there, and they're like, "Hey, what should we name this?"
We have really boring lives.
That dog is licking that pole over there. I guess he's. Oh, that's a great name. Let's go with that.
Years ago, my co-host at the time, Derek Martin, he was quite fantastic. He brought up Otter.
Seth,
Otter.
You're fixing to get me in trouble again. You know this is where my wife graduated from.
I have a slip. What's up, guys?
Otter Spotters.
So Otter Spotters. And why have we not talked to Otter's school system?
I do know their principal. We graduated together.
I need to talk to him.
I've got his phone number.
Well, good. We need to have a full discussion on this show.
You going to endorse this new logo?
Yes. I will come up with a logo and
Beaker's in the house.
Beaker. Yeah. What's up, my man?
Nothing much, just.
So Cassie says beside a sewage place or beside a chicken house. Worst place to put a fast food restaurant.
I say chicken place.
We're about to disturb you after this.
Yes,
Go ahead, Beaker.
Yes, we are.
New Mexico.
Just the whole
anywhere in the state. Anywhere in New Mexico. If you're out there in New Mexico watching us, we're sorry that Beaker just offended you. The entire state. The whole state in one fell swoop.
Yes, you can follow him on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, give it to him. Yeah. Oh, God. So hear us out. This is awful. Do not judge what's about to come out of our mouths.
No, absolutely not.
This is all Steven.
No.
Steven started it. We just finished it.
Funeral home with crematorium.
Smokestack rolling. Imagine
it's not cold outside.
Picture it.
Burger King.
Smokestack rolling.
Barbecue restaurant.
Dreamland right next door.
Oh. I'd eat that.
Thoughts?
You would eat there?
If I'm hungry. I would look at it,
but... Oh, God, you were starving. Starving. God.
I don't think I could.
Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out.
Steven, I found some footage.
Yeah.
Of you from the old day at the Harmony Safari Park, just seeing you be,
yeah,
out in the.
It's one of my favorite animals out there.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not so keen on the buffalo.
I know you and the buffalo are
right
best
here,
friends.
I'm fine with them.
Everyone wants a water buffalo.
Field trip gone wrong. Being chased by an ostrich. Look at that girl! The girl beat him worse than the...
I love this.
I did not notice the wife losing her mind on him. I'm sorry. Like, what are you doing, you idiot? What are you thinking?
You're not going to ISS anymore, son. We're taking you on a field trip.
You said, like, she's yelling at him, and the ostrich ran right over him. It's like, can we have a little bit of compassion? The man just got run over by an ostrich. How many people get to say that in their life?
I hope I never get to say that.
The moral of the story is you don't get out of the trailer. You stay in the trailer.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
I feel like Beaker would get out and run, though.
Oh, yes. Yes, he would.
I would be that kid in the back going, you won't do it. You won't get out of this trailer.
If I get paid.
How much?
What's that? $5. $5.
Hey, back when we were in school, $5 is all it would have took. I mean, that would have got us a long way.
Inflation.
Yes,
Inflation.
it's killing us.
Yeah.
Get a lot at the gas station for $5 back in those days. I remember them.
So, also at the, we were talking about animals, Steven,
yeah.
at the dog park and like messing with dogs. And I found this video and I thought it was really hilarious. Yeah. Adam, I want me and you to try this.
I would say I'm down.
No, look at this.
I've got to what?
It's so fast, dude.
This is amazing.
I'm so entertained right now, dude.
It's great.
Make it meow.
I love that noise.
He's chasing. Yeah. This is great. This is great. Look at that. This is great.
Dude, this is the funnest thing we've done in a while, dude. Holy cow.
Were we supposed to give this back to the taxidermist?
No. The cat says
no. Steven, that was good.
That was.
And I did something from Star Wars. I can't remember what I sent. But
yeah, it's all about Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Love
Here we
Chick-fil-A.
go.
Oh! How was Chick-fil-A closed? Why didn't you guys tell me anything? Did you know? You guys knew that Chick-fil-A was closed on Sundays and you brought me here? You're all in big trouble. Okay? I was going to go to Macy's and I was going to go shopping and I was going to get you a little something. But guess what? I'm not getting you a thing. Sorry.
So if the Chick-fil-A was next to the crematorium, it's so good. Chick-fil-A is so good.
Does it redeem?
It would.
I'm gonna have to go with Steven. I stopped.
The Lord's chicken.
I've got to get a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah.
A redeeming quality of chicken.
If there ever was such a thing.
So the crematorium would just have to operate on Sundays. So it wouldn't be kind of gross.
There you go.
There you go.
It works.
Yeah.
Wow.
No?
So guys, I wondered, we were having this conversation earlier. Do either one of you have pets? Any dogs, cats, gerbils, chinchillas, rabbits, horses?
Yes.
Really? What kind?
We have just all dogs right now.
I thought he was going to say chinchilla.
How many dogs?
4.
4 dogs. Cool. Big dogs, little dogs, in between dogs?
We have 1 big dog, 1 tiny rat dog, and 2 that are outside.
By rat dog?
Rat dog.
Is that a chihuahua?
Yes.
How did I know?
He said rat dog.
They do look like rats.
They really, those things are terrifying.
They are.
I
They've got such a big attitude, though.
Yeah, they do. And I had a 6'5" buddy that used to come to our house when we had one.
Yeah.
Every time he would come over, I would let it out. And the funniest thing you ever seen, 6'5" guy running around your house, jumping up on the bed, trying to run from this little bitty chihuahua.
Ankle biter.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got you.
They are brave.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, he did not, but
that
I loved
moment where Adam torments you.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was 6'5". That's the only way I can do it. I can't do it.
Hey, you!
So I wonder, do you have of your big dogs? You wouldn't happen to have a husky, would you?
He's a mix with a husky.
Is he really?
Yes.
No way.
He's
a Chihuahua
this was
husky?
This was not planned.
A Husky German Shepherd mix.
Okay. What do you call
Chihuahua.
that? Husky German Shepherd. What's a good amalgamation of those two words together?
Siberian German.
Huh?
A Siberian German.
Siberian German. There you
Thank
go.
you, Baker.
We will ask the questions. Anyway, okay. You ever thought about why Huskies look the way they look?
No.
I found a guy who explains it in very good detail, and I think you're really going to like it.
Today's best favorite animal is called horsegangathangs.
Oh, wow.
The first Hagendars went to the snow to find Santa Claus, help him pull his sled full of boys and girls. But then the reindeer stole all the fairy potions for to help to make them fly. So the horsegangathangs can't fly, and they end up pulling sleds for people named like Charlie or Pete, who don't even have presents for boys and girls. Maybe lip balm. Every hangtang pupsy dreams of this betrayal every time they sleep. Also maybe fight bees. This is why Huskadors are always lifting mouthy parts to the sky and curse the flying reindeers. So much that many of their eyeballs have turned to the color of the sky. Like a Gramangan. Sometimes only half. So you can see what they look like before reindeer stole fairy potions and made them all crazy. Like this one, is just staring to space. Maybe you need some alone time. This was my best favorite animal. Okay, bye. Chris Creepy Dave on the show. Okay.
It's been a while since we've had him on.
It has, because it's been a while since he put anything out.
That was a good one.
I liked it.
I liked that one too.
Yeah.
Huskador.
Huskador.
I like that.
Huskador.
Right.
German Husky. Isn't that what you said?
No, it was a Siberian. Siberian German, wasn't it?
Siberian Jordan. Yeah. Please do Husky. Wow, that was amazing.
Do either one of you sing?
No.
No? I mean, not even in the shower. You're not like, you get a song stuck in your head like, I will always love you, or anything like that? No Tina Turner or anything like that?
I could see Beaker pulling
Rolling
that.
on the River.
Rolling!
Go ahead, Seth. This is your
moment.
But, I mean, Christmas, though. Christmas makes you want to sing a little bit, like along with the Christmas carols, right?
Yeah,
it does.
I wonder if either one of you just haven't tapped into your full potential when it comes to singing.
I have not.
Because I came across this guy who I don't know, it's weird. He's got this strange voice. Here, see what you think about this.
It's beginning to look a lot like
Christmas! Yes!
There it was.
There you go.
What was that?
That was a fantastic falsetto right
like
there.
Like the Aerosmith.
Here
right
we go.
There.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
All right, we're here with Braxton and Brayden Pilkington. Did I say that right?
You did.
Yes. Look at that. Beaker and Brayden.
Brayden is Beaker.
Brayden is Beaker and Braxton. Awesome. And they're from Asbury, and they are fantastic. And we're already having quite the fun time.
It's been a blast.
We've already disturbed their psyche, and now we're going to dig into the kind of player they are, the person they can be after we did that. So, Brayden, you play as a middle linebacker and guard, two key positions on the field. How did you end up in those roles, and what do you like most about playing them?
Well, I became a middle linebacker because of I just liked hitting, just going forward. When I became a guard was an accident.
Yeah.
Like, I was a tight end, and then I seen like the lineman blocking, so I wanted to hit. And then they
yeah.
He did better than they did.
Yeah. He likes to hit people. So, Braxton, you're the center, right? Correct?
Yes.
And what is... How did you end up in that role, and how do you... That takes a lot of... I mean, you're holding the ball in the middle.
Yeah.
And then you got to hit right at... that. I mean, you got... That's one of those jobs you got to do two for things at the same time. Talk about that.
Well, I've played that position since Pee Wee, but I think the biggest part of it's just trying to focus on the snap first.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get that out...
Nobody wins.
You can't do anything with the ball.
That's true.
But it came so natural to me. It's just a second thought in my head.
Okay.
Going at it.
Any extra pressure being a center, especially when they're in shotgun?
Yes, because you have to make sure you can get that ball to them, but you have to trust your quarterback to be where you need them to be.
And Braxton, you've been playing football, both of you, for 12 years now. Starting in Pee Wee and now playing varsity for all 4 years. What was it like when you first started playing, and how has the game changed for you over the years?
Well, when I first started playing, I did not like it. It was one of the things our dad put us in, so wasn't really our choice, but
not what you wanted.
No, but after those first 2 years on C team, we finally started to love the sport. Never wanted to leave.
I like it.
Well, I was going to ask, you have, in my opinion, and I love this guy, and I say this every time I talk about him. I call him the best coach in the Southeast, other than, well, now he is because Nick Saban's done. But how is it to play for Coach Matt Harris?
It was fun. He was just funny and chill with us.
He had an energy when we were out there. When we screwed up or didn't screw up, it didn't matter. He was still on us, trying to make sure we were doing everything 110%.
Now that he said that, Brayden and Braxton answered this question. You're coached by Coach Harris. He's a good friend of mine. But what's one lesson you've learned from here that's from him that's really stuck with you that you don't think you'll ever forget?
Well, he always told us, no matter what happens, we have to keep fighting. You get knocked down, you got to keep going. It doesn't matter.
Being a leader. I was always like in the background just doing whatever I do best and just sit. And then he just started pushing me towards the front and just being more mature.
Love it. Love it. So what's Braxton, what's been your proudest moment on the football field, whether it was a memorable play or a team achievement?
Well, I can say getting a pancake every play is one of my proudest moments, but when I was named first team all-county was one of the biggest ones for me.
Big achievement.
It's a big deal.
It is.
What's that for you?
When I ran the ball and got a first down.
Yeah.
Did you get to run the ball much?
Yeah, it was the last game. And they put me at QB.
Yeah. 4 carries.
4 carries?
50 yards.
Hey. It's good stats right there.
It's hard to beat that.
I just want to run it once and run like a run like a 50-yarder and be like, I run it 50 yards every time I touch it.
I missed my chance. I was not happy with it. I went that last game, I had to come out, and never got a chance to get back there to run that ball.
Wow. Adam?
What do you love most about the sport that you play? What do you love most about football?
The life lessons it teaches you.
Yeah.
And the contact.
I've been able to become a part of a bigger family than just what I have right now. Getting to meet the people I have, getting to play with everybody.
Love it. So, football is all about teamwork. How would you describe your relationship with your teammates, and how do you work together to create a successful unit on the field?
Well, I want to say we have a pretty good relationship with everybody, but me trying to be a leader, I probably made some people mad at me, just trying to help coach them up. But being coachable is a big part of being able to work together and just communication.
And Brayden, kind of the same thing. How do you approach motivating and supporting your teammates, especially in tough situations?
Well, we were playing FOF, and everyone was scared, so I wanted to calm everyone. So first play on defense, I made a really big hit, saying that they ain't machines.
Yeah.
That they're our age.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a very good football team too, by the way.
FOF. Oh yeah, we know. We know.
So, yeah.
We know. So Braxton, I thought this is funny. You mentioned, well, not funny, but it's a good pick, Jason Kelsey, the Philadelphia Eagles, as a huge inspiration for you. What is it about his playing style and character that you admire the most?
Well, he's always been one of the ones to help lead his team as a captain, and it's just his ability to play right from that snap to make every block he can.
Yeah.
Just kept me wanting to get better.
He seems like a funny guy, too. Just Jason Kelsey. Ray Lewis, man, he was something special.
Headhunter.
Yeah. Oh my
really
gosh, he was amazing.
Yes.
So Ray Lewis athletically inspires you, Brayden. What about his career personality do you try to emulate in your own game?
It's just the technicity, like just the ferocity he had bringing on the field.
Yeah, he was a beast.
He was so awesome.
He was so fun. He was high energy all the way to the end of retirement. Like, just amazing.
His highlight film is just pancake after pancake after. I mean, it's just awesome.
He's a monster.
Yes, yes, he is. I would love to see you lined up in the.
No.
All right. Well, I'll start. I guess I'll ask both of you, Braxton, if you don't care. Tell us who inspires you and why.
Well, my dad's the one that inspires me, which he's always been the one to step up when we needed him the most.
Mm-hmm.
And like I mentioned earlier, he's the one that got us into football. And he played as a lineman and was really good at it. So I've tried my best to see if I can follow in his footsteps at that.
I got you. What about you, Beak?
Same as him with the dad. Yeah. But mine's a little different. I was nervous when they put me at guard because I'm not big. We're playing against big people. So he kind of like eased me up there with the confidence at being guard.
So, going along with what he said, what's the best piece of advice you've received from your father that you carry with you on and off the field?
Well, you go.
Get back up, no matter what.
Always move forward. Focus on what you have to focus on at that moment. Don't let anything else distract you.
So, in what ways do you feel like, Braxton, in what ways do you feel like football has helped you grow as a person, beyond just physical and technical skills?
Well, I've not always been the biggest person to speak up against what someone's doing, but being part of that team's made me become more of a leader, more talkative, to just make sure I know what's happening.
Brayden, you said one of the things you love most about football is the adrenaline and the contact, and I think I just heard you say it a minute ago. So how do you mentally and physically prepare for a game knowing it's going to be so intense?
I just zone out.
What does that look like?
I just like stare off into the distance and wait till everyone starts leaving, and then just like I become a different person.
Okay.
Is music involved with that? Do you have like headphones? No.
Mine is.
The AirPods in?
Yes. I have to have something playing to help me get rid of the outside noise.
Heavy metal?
No.
I'm putting you on the spot. Just messing with you.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, Swiftie.
Well, not a Swiftie, but stuff like that, yes.
I know why you put Jason Kelsey now.
We know now.
Yes,
it all makes sense.
It's no Travis Kelsey, but you know, it's very close.
So, this is crazy. So Braxton, and we didn't have one, but we wanted to see this so bad. You mentioned that you can solve a Rubik's Cube in under a minute, and that's crazy impressive. How did you get into that, and how do you think it helps you helps with your focus or problem solving on the field?
Well, getting into it, I just saw it in the store one day and wanted to see.
Wanted to do it.
Yeah, and doing it, you have to see moves ahead so you don't make mistakes when you're turning that cube. But it allows me to focus on specifically one part of it.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to do.
It took me a minute to get used to it. It's been a minute since I've done it.
And now it's less than a minute.
That time, it's been a minute, but I think last time I did it, it was just under a minute.
Oh, wow.
So I think what we need to happen is I need to get this guy on video with a timer.
Yes.
And we can send that into the varsity radio show.
Yes.
And we can, we can make that happen, I feel like. I do want to ask one question, and it's something that me and Seth was talking about before we got on here, but Beaker, how did you come, if you would, how did you get the nickname Beaker?
Please tell me.
It was from Coach Rayner. One day he just said I looked like him, and then it just became a thing.
co-trainer is amazing, Seth, if you've never met him.
When he just said that, I saw it.
Meep, meep.
Yeah. I see it. If his hair was red.
Perfect.
Yes. I see it. Oh, my God.
Can't unsee it
beep,
now.
Beep, beep, beep.
Or unhear it.
Yeah. I know. I hear it. That's crazy. So thank you for explaining that story. So this was your last season playing high school football, both of you. Looking back, what's one thing you'll miss most being part of this team or being a part of the team?
I have to say it's the bonds I made with everybody and not being able to put those pads on to hit with everybody again.
The chance that we're probably going to never meet the teammates ever again. We're all going to go different places.
Yeah. Different ways, different play. That's hard, man. So, Brayden, what's something you hope to take away from your football experience at Asbury High School that will help you in your future, whether it's related to sports or beyond?
Leadership skills.
Give me a few of those.
But just like public speaking, just taking the lead on stuff.
Yeah. Talk to me about yours, Braxton.
I'd have to go the same route with just being able to be a leader, and my communication skills and everything's gotten way better and taken up for myself.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, leadership qualities are key. What do you think, you guys, and I'll start with you, Braxton, what do you think what does the future look like after senior year at I know both of you are seniors. What does that look like for you going forward?
Well, I've been trying to find a place to, even a small college, to continue playing this sport. But right now I have plans to go in automotive field and start working.
That's going to be awesome. Yeah. What about you, Baker?
Either go work straight out of high school at like 18C or go to college for forensics.
Awesome.
Wow.
That's forensics.
Wow, forensics.
Yeah. I just think it's cool and neat.
I think you make a lot of money in that too, right?
Yes, but what? Yeah, sorry, Beaker. What part of that do you want to be in? Part of the forensics.
The crime forensics.
Okay, all right. I like that. So, Braxton, you mentioned an interest in the automotive industry after high school. What drew you to that field, and do you have any specific goals in mind for your career?
Well, my dad's always been what we call a backyard mechanic. Just the simple tire changes, oil changes, and stuff. I'd always help him with that. It just kept me wanting to figure out as much as I can about cars, and the big dream is to open up a shop one day.
I like it. So, Braxton, with the uncertainty of what you want to pursue after high school, do you have any areas of interest you're exploring right now?
I don't.
You don't? No? No. Absolutely not.
Nothing.
So.
Going in the crematorium business.
Oh, dear God. He went there. Brayden, you're also a fan of Jurassic Park. I love that. If you could be one of the characters in the movie, who would you be and why?
The T-Rex.
The T-Rex. Steven! You have a brother. Yeah.
Well, I mean, who else are you going to pick in the movie? You can't be the humans.
That's true. They definitely lose. Sad story. I love this with you, Braxton. Real Steel is your favorite movie, and I love that movie.
Yes.
If you could be any robot in the movie, which one would you choose and why?
Oh, I would go with the underdog. I can't remember what was.
It's a great movie.
Was his name just Steel? I couldn't remember.
It was a training robot, wasn't it? Yeah. He was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool. And Brayden, finally looking back on your time at Asbury High School, not finally, but what's one memory, whether it's related to football or just high school life, that you think you'll always remember?
Senior night football, when I ran the ball for the first time.
For 50 yards.
34.
Did you look at the coach and be like, why didn't you hand it to me more?
No, everybody else did.
It was after the game, and I told him, after that first run, I was tired.
Come on, Coach Harris, give me the ball.
You were tired after the first run?
It was in the fourth quarter.
I would like to take a nap now. Yeah. Please, sir, can I have a nap?
That bench is looking pretty good. Right
Yeah. Please, sir, may I have a nap?
Can I have a cup of tea?
So, Braxton, if you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would it be and why?
I'm going to have to say Ireland.
Ireland!
Just the views you can get from being down there.
Yeah, beautiful. How about you, Brayden?
Germany.
Germany, and why?
Because one of my friends is from there, so I was going to see what it's all about.
That's one place I've never been. Yeah, I've not been to Ireland. I've been to Scotland, but
so I'm gonna I just got to throw this out there because
all
I saw was Dream School, Auburn.
I don't want to talk about that.
I saw it on both, and why Auburn? Is that something you might pursue to go to? Possibly. Yeah. Why Auburn though? Household thing.
Oh yeah.
There it is again.
Oh yeah.
They're having a tough year this year.
Pave your own path.
I guess that's why he has the it's Brayden, I think, that put "I Will Survive" on here.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm just saying. I feel like that should be the theme song at Auburn University.
Yeah. I don't make statements like that until after next Saturday.
Well, this is true. Real tight.
But after next Saturday, and if things go the way I hope they do, then I'll start making those calls.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. But yes. Anyway, tell us of an embarrassing moment that you guys have had in your football career. Something you wish you could rewind and never happen again. So talk about that. It could be on the practice field, on the bus ride, or even during the game. Talk about that. You've been in it 12 years. You got to have one of these stories.
I got my pants pulled down.
During the football game?
It was before in the locker room.
Well, that's not cool.
Underwear and pants, everything.
That's definitely not fun.
No.
It's got to be all the messed up plays I've had with snaps and stuff. Just getting pancaked while on the offensive line is not one of my brightest moments.
What's the hardest loss that you've had since you've been at Asbury?
It's going to come from this year against Friendly
Mountain.
Yeah,
I knew it was coming. Yep.
That one was my last year playing them. I couldn't.
It might have been my fault. So it was on an extra point. So I told the dude next to me who he was getting, and then I didn't see a dude in between us, so I just let him through.
It's never one person's fault.
No, it's a team effort.
It is a team effort. I will say that. No. You can't convince me otherwise. I promise you. It was a team effort.
There he is! Nailed it. Wow.
Oh, man. We're making Coach Yoder proud right now.
Yeah. Tell me about the best highlight of your career. Your biggest high.
I think it was when I sacked Susan Moore's quarterback.
Come on.
There you go.
I don't get many defensive plays, but my biggest one was when I had the sack. It was that entire year. It was the first time I got out there, and that's the first thing I did. That's probably awesome. My biggest one.
What team was this?
This is a couple years ago. It may have been Whitesburg.
Okay. What's the toughest team y'all played?
Fife.
You knew that was coming.
They're monsters.
They are monsters.
So rough.
They don't make mistakes.
No.
They don't. They hit pretty hard from what I hear.
It's in their DNA. Yeah. This is your senior year. And what advice would you give those players under you? As future leaders, as future players on the team, what kind of statement do you want to leave them? What kind of things do you expect out of them?
Do not think that you've already lost. just because you're playing a good team.
That's good.
Never turn your back to what you're doing. Always go forward. Even if you take big losses or more than one loss in the season, you just got to stick with it. You never know what could happen.
I like it. Like it. Adam?
I'm thinking. I'm sorry, but you're like... I'm going to ask this just because I know you guys personally. So, who is your favorite teacher at Asbury High School?
Be very careful about
Careful with this. Careful with this. I feel like you had a very good math teacher. I'm just going to throw that out.
Wow.
There. No, I'm kidding. What you got? And tell me why. Tell me why that person.
I'm going to have to say Mr. Maples.
Okay.
He helped me with more than just the class he had, and he still makes sure I'm doing what I'm doing to keep my grades up.
What class does he teach?
Science.
Science.
Yeah, science.
I had him for
it's the Diet Coke and Mentos, wasn't it?
Yes,
yeah.
Also.
Physics, yes.
Miss Hancock. She not only is a good teacher, like teaching-wise, she also helped me get closer to God and Jesus.
That's good.
And that's awesome. Miss Hancock's amazing, and Mr. Maples. They're both awesome people.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What do you like most about Asbury High School? What are you going to miss?
Well, a lot of people out there probably say they don't like how small it is, but that's one of my favorite parts of it because you get to know everybody. You're not in such a big school. You see someone you don't think you've ever met, and they could be in the same grade as you. So in a smaller school, it's just you get to know everybody no matter what.
Talk to me.
I got to think. Probably the teachers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's a bad teacher up at Asbury.
Thank you.
Wow. Did you feel that?
I felt the love.
Did you
right
feel
there.
that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you feel?
I feel it. I feel it. Yeah. Wow. So the teachers, y'all got an incredible principal. Also, he's amazing, Dr. Weber.
Dr. Weber. He's awesome.
What a special school, though.
It really is.
And so, do you guys? I know like cheerleaders and stuff do this. Do you hear me out? Do y'all do anything with the Pee-wee teams or anything like that, or the younger version of yourself to keep inspiring them and investing in them in the future of your program?
This year, Coach Harris allowed our varsity team to actually go to one of their practice and just help out and teach them different things.
Wow. Was that fun?
It was.
Yeah.
Well, I was demonstrating how to tackle do a tackling wheel, and then I misjudged it and went head first into the ground.
Teaching moment.
When he's telling me these things, I want video footage.
Coach Harris, we need video.
I need
video
to
footage
see
of all
some of
these
these things
yes.
again. Amazing. So, wow. That's all I can say. Wow. But anyway, another embarrassing moment. Guys, we have so enjoyed having you here, and the show's not over, but the interview's been great. And so we're about to go over to social media. And we're going to have some more fun videos and conversations. We've had some spicy ones today.
It's been awesome.
Yeah. It's been something.
Muy caliente.
Anyway, we should have talked about that in October, not November. But hey, whatever, okay? So, hey, we're going over to our social media, so come join us. Or if you're on Horizon Communications, just keep watching. We're glad you're here. You're on TV also, so this is great. Steven, I know you got some wonderful videos that you're going to unload on our lives and make us laugh.
Sure.
I just want to laugh.
I can do that.
I just want to laugh.
Mm-hmm. This one should get everybody laughing.
Uplift me.
Yeah.
Well, a small town in Alabama is under fire.
Uh-oh.
They've painted their water tower, and they chose a color pattern that don't sit so well in the state of Alabama, especially after the Crimson Tide went to Knoxville this year already and lost. Just weeks after the Alabama Crimson Tide go to Knoxville and lose to the Vols, some people woke up about 40 miles outside of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, in the state of Alabama, and they saw their new water tower. Show us what it looks like.
No!
Can't do that.
What are we doing?
Should bring that trash to Bama.
What are we doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Satanic right there.
It really is.
You can't do that.
It's the checkered end zone in a small town Alabama water tower.
Someone's going to destroy their water supply.
That's true. This is true.
Why would you? No.
Why?
I have to agree with it.
Auburn lost to it too. You know what?
Any loss that comes to Alabama, I'm going to celebrate.
Oh my goodness.
I hear you.
I don't like it.
So earlier I was talking with the guys, and we were talking about creepy
What
crawly.
city is that?
I'm not sure. We were talking about some creepy crawly things
Traitors.
earlier. I showed this. Here, let me show you this video, see what you think about it. It's one of those things. It's like, no, please.
You gonna show it again? Oh no. No. No.
So do we like spiders or do we not like spiders?
Oh, we don't.
We don't.
Even if you like them, you don't like that many
That's
of them.
way too many. It's like one of the plagues
Again,
right there. Like,
if
just
they
no.
all bit you at the same time,
Ooh.
you're dead.
Yeah.
That's game over.
So we got
Steven.
spiders. What other creepy crawlies are you guys afraid of? Anything in particular?
Ants.
Ants?
Ants just hurt.
They're
Fire
everywhere.
ants.
I don't know that
I
I'm
have
afraid
ants
of them,
everywhere. They're everywhere.
but they hurt.
I'm just walking, and the next thing I know, it's biting me on the foot.
Like, yeah, leave me alone.
Yeah.
It's funny. I'll have to show you. I've got a little memento.
Mind your own
I need to show
business,
you
Ant.
guys about ants here in a few minutes. Remind me. It's in my office. I have to show you.
I don't like snakes.
Snakes? Yeah. Snakes are
I
not
don't
good.
like snakes either.
Yeah.
Steven, we need to. I mean, Adam, me and you need to go burn that place down.
Which one? The water tower? Or that might
Right
be
there
hard.
with
That might be hard to do.
both.
Okay.
Both.
We'll tear the water tower down.
Tear it
I don't
down.
think burning it will work, but
No.
yes, I'm flamethrower to that.
Yes.
I'm in. And that might
Firebomb.
that might be a lot of fun too. By
It
the way,
could be.
Are we good with crickets?
I'm all right with
yeah,
them.
crickets are cool.
Scorpions? How about scorpions?
Hard pass.
I don't know.
I'm
many
not
people
as
like them.
big on them.
I don't want to be stung.
The candy with the scorpions in it.
Ooh.
The lollipops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Eat it?
talking about? Do you eat it?
I've seen them.
No, I'm pretty sure I've had one.
You ate the scorpion? How was
Yeah.
that? Was it delightful?
Yeah, didn't really have much of a
Willy
taste
Wonka! Willy Wonka! It was the best thing I've ever eaten.
That's funny.
Steven?
All right, so other creepy crawlies. Worms? We're good with worms?
No.
No?
I mean, you're
don't-
going to eat
yeah.
them?
I mean, we're not talking about eating them. We're just talking about being creepy crawly. Do we like them? Do we not like them?
They're not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, when you
Mini
fish,
snake.
when you fish, you
There's
gotta
a
have one.
fishing. You
Mini
gotta have
snake.
them.
They're just there.
You ever go fiddling for worms?
What? Explain fiddling.
Oh, you don't know?
It's not this.
No.
First of all.
Okay.
Are you talking about playing in the dirt to
You
get them?
go out in the woods, you take
Okay.
yourself a handsaw with you, okay?
A handsaw?
A handsaw. One of those old-timey ones. Like if you ever watched Tool Time, remember with Tim the Toolman Taylor?
Awesome.
And
awesome
they'd
show.
bring that saw on there, and they'd take the bow and they'd like play songs with it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So one of
Okay.
those. Take those out. One of those out in the woods. Find a little sapling. Doesn't have to be too big around, but you want a nice, thick
Have
trunk.
you done this, Steven?
That sounds like it.
And then you cut it off a little above the ground, and then you take that saw and you put it on the edge of the top of that stump, and you draw it back. And as the teeth go over the edge of that stump,
I need
it starts to vibrate the ground,
and they
start coming up.
That's crazy.
No.
But also, snakes will start coming up
No,
too. So you gotta
no,
be
no,
careful.
no.
Hard no! Hard no!
You just,
But
yeah,
the
well,
Have you
vibration-
done this?
I have.
And you've seen the snakes
That's
too?
how you get worms to go fishing.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about the
Steven, I want to go with you and watch you do this.
some of the journeys?
I'm bringing a gun for the snakes.
What about the catfishing where you like?
Oh,
yeah,
catfish.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. I just couldn't do it.
I don't see how people do it.
I just couldn't do it.
rough.
I'd stick my hand down and then get bit by a turtle.
Right.
You've
Snap
done
a turtle.
this?
Alligator snap.
I don't have good luck for it.
I believe that.
So, akin to worms, let's talk a little bit about caterpillars. We like caterpillars or no caterpillars?
Positive on the caterpillars.
Yeah.
We like them.
But it's that time of the year you're going to start seeing those woolly worms if you look hard enough.
I don't like
They
those
turn
things.
they turn into butterflies.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
I
with
like
the woolly
butterflies.
worm, They say that they predict how the winter's going to be.
Okay.
You know, the different colors on its back.
I thought winter would be here by now. It is not.
It's not.
Well, this is Alabama. You never know what the weather around here.
I mean,
but so caterpillars, they turn into butterflies.
Yes.
Do you know anybody who's scared of a butterfly?
No.
Yeah. I found somebody who's scared of a butterfly.
Of a butterfly?
Of a butterfly.
Let us watch.
All right, let's watch.
This is fantastic.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You're gonna bite me. You need.
Oh wow.
That's what you said about the ladybug. You caught yelling. Do you need to water but you're pissed?
Yes.
Try to calm your body down.
Try to calm your body down. There's butterflies.
Breathe out. Let go. Let go of your muscles. No, it's not on me. Relax your muscles.
It's so scary.
Yeah, the panic
I'm
attack right there.
used
Yeah.
to being in here.
You think? Yes. Yo.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
look at her face. She's
overcoming
legit.
the fear.
It's on her head. That is amazing.
Right?
And hilarious.
That reminds me of a time when I took the girls to the zoo.
Oh my
Yeah?
And they're like, let's go in that. Is it like parakeets? That
yeah, lorikeets.
And it was like just a mass and the screaming.
They start falling and landing on.
Listen, you don't understand the screaming of pure terror. Not only for my like 8-year-old girls, but my wife's sister as well. And I'm not, I think they still have PTSD from that, by the way. It was a horrible experience.
Wow. I'll tell you another place you could take them.
I went there just a few weeks ago and did that.
You know the place then.
Yeah.
In Gatlinburg, just they call it Parrot Mountain.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
them to Parrot Mountain sometimes. Because they don't have just a little lorikeets. They have the big Quaker parrots, and they got the big African grays and all the other stuff. But
They
they're
just
all out
opened
there.
a Birds in Paradise
walk
on downtown Gatlinburg.
Yeah?
So you can walk in and...
So you are just giving me ideas when they don't want to go to bed at
There
night.
you go.
What
Yes.
to
That
do.
works.
I am carrying you to the parrot place.
We're going to the
Go to
lorikeets.
Go to sleep.
If you keep this up, I'm buying a pet lorikeet.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it. Done. We're gonna move by the crematorium and the Burger King. And you'll have nightmares for the rest of your life.
I'm haunted. So haunted.
I would rather live by a graveyard than a crematorium.
I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night with just a horrible dream tonight.
Yeah.
What was you dreaming about? I was dreaming about that restaurant.
Beside the crematorium.
You guys want to do some freestyle?
Yeah, let's go.
We got 30 seconds, so a little bit of time here.
Oh,
But yeah.
wow. We've been off the rails today.
Mm-hmm. It's been fun.
I've enjoyed it.
It's been fun.
As soon as this is over, Steven, I want to show the video of that little kid's reaction.
Oh, yeah.
To his dad.
Yeah, the teams.
This is my son right now, Asa. Asa is amazing.
He is amazing.
He is amazing. He's hilarious. So he's trying to speak like the boys every morning.
Here we go, guys.
The Varsity Freestyle.
That sound lets you know it's your chance to win a 5-person all-day pasta B&B video games. Right beside the Pizza Hut 80-style arcade in the back, video game retail store in the front. All you got to do is answer 3 questions, and we want you to give it a shot because, hey, we're like phone a friend, and we have the answers. We're going to help you. All you got to do is call in. Question number 1. This is really hard, I know, but I believe in your preschool skills right here. You are phenomenal. What colors mix to make the color green? What 2 colors mix to make the color green?
Want to win? Call us now at 256-505-0885.
Preschooler.
Yes. Are you smarter than that? You remember that show? Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Those questions were not fifth grade questions.
And I'm a teacher, and I'm going, no.
You're lying.
No,
they had a teacher
I am
on the
not,
show.
No, I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
No, I am in fact not.
Pretty sure they had a 5th grade teacher on the show. Couldn't answer the questions.
I'm pretty sure you're right. Yeah.
How do you feel as a teacher when you go in there and you're like, you're smarter than I am?
I would feel hurt.
Somebody's let me down. And
well,
you
in your element, though, as a teacher, you have the answers in front of you. So you don't necessarily have to know the answer. You just have to know how to teach the answer, right?
Well, I feel like after you've
done it so long,
you would just know.
Yeah, you'd think so.
I mean, you would think.
I don't even know 4th grade math right now. My little girl is like doing all these different strategies for multiplying and dividing. It's, what is this? I tried to get her to stack them the other day. She pitched a livid fit. She could not do it. She oh, bless her heart. But she knows other strategies and she can figure out the problem. But just to stack it, multiplication, two digits.
How we've always done it.
And he's cranking me right now because, math teacher here.
Yeah.
Why aren't we teaching 75 ways to do one thing?
That's right.
Just once. That's all I need. Just show me the old school.
That's right.
And let's go with it.
That's right.
She's looking at me saying...
But it failed us, though, right?
Right.
I mean, I feel like I'm functioning okay.
Here's the thing, Adam, as a math teacher. Our math teachers used to say to us, "You're never going to be able to access that." And there's my phone right there. All the access I want.
You're going to carry a calculator out with you?
In fact, I don't even remember my teachers' names. In fact,
boy,
I don't even have to do it with my own fingers. I just tell Siri to do it for me.
Siri, what's 2 + 2?
That's right.
These are like repressed memories and
90% of what I learned, especially in college. Sorry, Adam. 90% of what I learned in college, I don't use.
He's amazing on you.
I am not offended right now.
Go to math class and learn your stuff. It's important.
But I will say this. Can we please just give me the correct change without having to go to the computer?
Yes.
That's like concession stand. I give you a $5. And I only wanted $2 worth of stuff. Just hand me
$3.
Just hand me $3.
$3.
Look, you got kids now. Let me pull out my calculator for this. It may take me a minute.
No,
it won't. Just come on. Yeah,
you can do this.
But no, they know 70. They know 75. They know 75 ways to do it. So we just put it here.
And it's easy if they'll keep like everything to a round number at the concession stand. But once you start adding cents to it, that really trips them up.
That candy bar is $2.33.
There you go. Now,
here's a $3
bill. From a 5.
Yeah, watch these teenagers' eyes start lighting up.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about you guys, obviously. Or maybe I am.
Beaker,
I don't know.
do the math.
He had an excellent...
He's doing it in his head! I gave you $3. It's $2.33. Do the math, man.
Don't let me down right now.
We're going to see how good Coach Adam was.
No, hey, he don't take me right now.
66 cents.
Oh. 30. No.
I don't think so.
Add one more to it.
67.
I was close.
That devastation was
it happens. It happens.
Yeah, we get mixed up on the 33.33. And then once you do that 3 times, then you got the point 3 makes up.
I mean, you were just one away.
It's like they taught me in school.
Not making any better, but
they taught me in school that we got 365 and 1/4 days every year. That's why we have every 4 years we have a leap day, or it's leap year. You add the 1 extra day. Yeah.
Okay, let's show this kid's reaction.
Okay. Seth's done with math. He's done.
I made it through college math. I'm done.
Thank you to all Seth's professors. He doesn't remember your name, but
appreciate.
thank you.
I know your name. Look at this. He realized that he was happy for the wrong team and immediately corrected the situation. I love that so much.
Better late than never.
He reminds me of Asa, though. That's how Asa is. It's hilarious. That is so fantastic. That's great. Did you enjoy that, Steven?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Do we have any rock star?
We do have some rock star.
I've
just been kind of waiting. Been kind of waiting here. I got some rock star for you.
Some rock star.
All right, you ready?
I'm really sad that people don't know what makes green.
Tell me if this song tight, all right? Why haven't you
got me up on a chew.
The lyrics could use a little work.
Huh?
Not bad. Not bad for a first try.
Alright, so something like do do do. My fluffy gone. And it's lost outdoors. My fluffy.
Oh, you really went for it on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It
Gotta
takes
go
kind
for
of
it.
an emotional turn.
Where?
On the bridge.
Like fluffy. Ooh,
Excellent.
ah, fluffy.
Strong lyric.
Ooh, fluffy, fluffy.
Yes.
That is great.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
So,
Steve,
you
that
guys
was
hit like
amazing.
one note. You'll have like one note in you, like a really good. Ooh, like yeah. No.
Braxton, you look like you could sing.
I feel like you could. Somebody put Old Red down. Somebody needs to sing some Old Red.
Oh yeah.
Somebody. Anybody.
No.
I'm not a singer.
Fair enough.
He does sing.
Oh. Okay.
He sung on the way down here.
He just got ratted out.
Let's talk a little bit about that trip that you took down here. I noticed a very nice truck out there
Yes.
in the driveway in the parking lot out there. So tell me a little bit about that truck. I imagine you keep practice on that truck because it's an older one, right?
Yes, it's a 94.
Yeah.
94 what?
Ford F-150.
Okay.
It's
all right.
pretty. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah. I've already had to put a new engine in it.
Oh, wow. But you have to know how to get it done.
Yes.
That's awesome, man.
We've replaced a few things. It's working.
Yeah. So you
it got us down here.
You go to the tech school?
Yes.
Nice. How many years have you done that now?
Be my third year. I've done it all 3 years.
Very
That's
cool.
awesome.
Do you enjoy it?
Yes. Enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
So do you get to go in the new building? Is that a
No,
part?
that's the Sneed co-op people.
Okay.
That's where
I
they're
got
going to
you.
be
Yeah.
going.
Okay. Yeah.
Fantastic.
It is. Fantastic.
Fantastical. That's a word. Worst place to put a restaurant. Continued.
Continued.
Yes. Beaker. You're up.
Worst place to put a restaurant.
Yep.
Yeah. We've had some
I think
good
we
ideas.
know his answer.
New Mexico.
Yeah.
New Mexico.
Why?
That was such a random
Yeah,
answer.
I mean, what's the hate on New Mexico?
I feel bad for
I just like
New Mexicans.
I just don't like it. Don't like New Mexico State. Just hate the whole state.
He
Wish it
doesn't
wasn't.
like the New Mexicans. He's. Is that not what we call them?
I
New Mexicans?
I don't think that's.
New Mexico. We're Alabamians.
I don't know.
Would it not be New Mexicans?
As opposed to Old Mexico. We like the Old Mexicans. New Mexicans.
I mean,
That's funny.
Anybody want to correct me? Arizonians?
Oh, I'm sure you'll get some email.
Go ahead.
Mississippians, Floridians.
Somebody from New
Floridians.
Mexico, give me the appropriate. What do we call you?
Yeah.
New Mexicans.
I don't like it.
You can't. Then give me something else.
I'm not saying that I don't like New
The
Mexico,
Lobos.
like
The
the great
Lobos.
one and only Beaker over there. But I'm just saying I don't like it. I don't know why. I just don't like it.
I really had a hard time with Arab.
What do you call Utah people? Utahns?
Utes?
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 Ewans?
Utah.
Utah.
And why do we call it Utah? There's
Utahrians?
no W. at the end.
Utahians?
Oh, dude. You haven't seen Utah, Alabama, have you?
No.
Utah, Alabama is spelled E-U-T-A-W.
What?
It is spelled the way that it sounds.
We were
Utah,
talking
Alabama.
We were talking about dog lick.
Dog lick. Yes.
Crazy names in Alabama.
There's Lick Skillet, too.
Lick Skillet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Some of those
names.
and those crazy laws from like
There's
way
Palmer,
back when.
and there's Remlap,
Rim?
which is
Remlap's
Palmer
close to us.
backwards. Remlap. Yep.
Right? Remlap's close to
I
us.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's too far.
No.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. That
Oh,
y'all don't
Possum
know
Trot,
what makes
Alabama?
green.
Possum
Trot.
That's a good one.
Oh.
All right, let me go get the Greg on the phone real quick.
Greg.
We'll talk with him about some sports. Sound good?
Yes.
I'm going to dump out of the conversation. I'll be back.
That's fine. We are having a fantastic time.
Fantastic.
Just so I know. What makes green? Somebody answer the question. What two colors?
Are we allowed to answer this question?
These two are.
Oh. Red and blue.
That would be purple.
Red and he is
blue and yellow.
Yes, my man, right
thank
here.
You.
My man.
So
thank you, God.
Baker's 0 for 2. We need to give him another one.
Baker.
We got to get something easy. Seth.
It's
Come on,
CTE.
throw something at him real quick.
I thought that was easy.
Come up with something better. He's not smarter than a
Taking too many
preschooler.
shots to the head.
He's not smarter than a preschooler.
He played linebacker, Seth. He's lost a few.
Okay. You can do this. We believe in you. Which animal is the tallest in the world?
Giraffe.
Yes! He got it! Okay, when Shrek tries to explain himself to Donkey
See,
and
I didn't
Shrek,
know this one.
what does he compare himself to?
An onion.
He got it! He got it!
He knows that. But
He knows that, but he can't tell you how to make green.
blue and...
It's okay, Beaker. Meet me. This has been such an uncomfortable show. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes. Play the Christmas music.
Choose wisely where you eat at. Choose wisely.
I got a good question.
Yes.
Because this dates me to a few years ago when I was on here the first time.
Yeah.
If you were to get a hard candy from a elderly gentleman or lady in church,
yes,
I'm asking these guys, because I know his answer. Which hard candy are you not wanting to get? And let's start with this. Which one is your favorite?
The hard red strawberry thing.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite, with a little gel in the middle of it. Yeah, that's
those
mine.
are good.
I'm going to have to say butterscotch.
Oh, no. I like the butterscotch.
He went... That's what you want?
Yeah, that's the one I would want.
You don't want to get, or you do?
I do want that one.
Yeah. That's the one I usually get.
Butterscotch is too salty.
That's the one I...
You don't like it.
I don't. It's horrible.
Caramels.
Scripture candy.
Caramels.
Good. Cream saver. Scripture candy.
Scripture candy.
That had scripture on the back.
You have to show me those.
They got them at Food City.
How about the coffee candy? You ever get any of that?
No, but I want it now.
Like the Werther's coffee?
Werther's Original.
Yeah.
Oh, man, those
I
are awesome.
now want that.
Those are awesome.
That sounds great.
Stephen is, yes. I'm going by the store on the way home.
I don't know. I've always been partial to Luden's cough drops, too. The cherry flavored.
So are you...
It doesn't taste like a cough drop?
Are you telling me you're an old man now?
Well.
No.
I wouldn't go that far.
Is Greg there?
He is here.
Gregory!
Actually.
What's up?
Greg! How are you?
I'm great. Just driving in the rain. What are y'all doing?
Well, we're talking to you before we go on the air because you bring joy to the room.
Joy.
Oh.
Joy.
All right, then. That must have been a sad room if I'm bringing joy to it.
So, Greg, what is the worst place to put a fast food restaurant?
The worst place?
Worst possible place. This is not a trick
question. It doesn't
question.
have to
We
be
wanna
like
know
a city or something. Just could be
anywhere.
Anywhere. Next to something.
What's the worst possible place?
I mean, this sounds like a trick. What, are you talking about a particular location or
It doesn't
city
matter.
or just anyone?
We don't care.
Mm-mm.
We just want to know what the worst place you could put one is.
A particular location. You don't want to put it
We're
next
not
to-
looking for financial reasons.
Yeah. Well, that's a tough one because I've
kinda
never
looking
met
for
a
growth.
restaurant I really don't like.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you where the best place to put one is.
Oh, here we
That's
go.
beside any Dollar General.
Yay!
Dollar General.
Everywhere.
How about that?
You know,
They come
That's
to you.
true.
I can tell you.
They multiply like rabbits. Like Steven's rabbit.
Jeez.
We got 22 seconds.
All right, here we go.
Oh, Brewster was quick. He was. I'll have to tell you that story later, Greg.
It's disturbing.
Hold on.
Now, sports analyst Greg Glasscock.
I am so excited to be joined by one of our favorite people in all of the varsity world, Greg Glasscock. How are you?
I'm great, guys. How are y'all doing on this rainy Tuesday?
Oh, man, we're just laughing so hard it hurts. And so it's a good day. It's a great day.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, we want you to tell us what's going on in the wonderful world of Marshall County sports.
Well, we're actually transitioning now from football to basketball as, Boaz losing last week at corner, the Marshall County football season is officially over now. So, most teams have played at least a basketball game or two. Others start their season this week. As I'm on my way right now to Gunnersville's first game. We're playing out at Southside. So, I'm on my way to the Gadsden area right now, but, most teams will be in full swing after this week, and then you've got a lot of Thanksgiving tournaments coming up next week, and then you've got a few more games, and then you get into, a ton of holiday tournaments, and then it really gets going good right after the first of the year. But a lot of teams do play area games as early as the next week or so. So yeah, it should be an exciting time in the county. I think several teams are going to be very good or potentially be good. This will be, of course, my first time to see Gunnersville tonight. Then on the radio, I'll have the first home game coming up Thursday night. But we got a good nucleus back. A few transfers, from what I understand, have come in, and going to have one of the tallest teams we've had in quite some time, with several guys being 6'3" or over. So I'm used to them usually, having a little bit of a shorter, quicker team. This year it's going to be a bit of a longer and maybe a more athletic team. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Of course, basketball is definitely one of my all-time favorite seasons of the year. So, ready to get things started.
Yeah. Yep. It's always fun, exhilarating, and it lasts, a little over an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing depending on, the score of the game, and if you got a running clock in the fourth quarter. I have honestly been to some games before, varsity boys, because sometimes the girls, they tend to go a bit longer, but I've been to a boys game that actually start to finish was under 1 hour.
Wow.
So pretty quick, and, an average game, you're looking at probably, hour and 20, maybe an hour and a half. So
yeah.
They go pretty quick anyway.
They're fun to watch, too. It's constant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. There's always something going on. It's fast-paced. It's a lot of fun to watch. It really is. And, one thing I forgot about going into this year, because it's only the second year to do it, but one thing, and I think it actually, I can't really tell if it speeds up the game or not. Not that it really needs any speeding up, but they've changed in the HSA basketball rules the fouls. You don't have in varsity basketball anymore 1-and-1s. Everything is 2 shots, and instead of the old 7 fouls and a half, and then you start shooting, it's 5 per quarter. So, don't really know if that makes a big difference. The games last year, I couldn't really tell, so I'm not really sure why they even instituted that new foul rule, but, I guess it's okay, and, I don't really think the games, when you're talking about a game being anywhere from an hour to maybe an hour and 15 minutes or so, I think that's quick enough. I'd hate to see one go any faster, because, it almost seemed like by the time you get there, it's about time to leave, especially if you're going to a road game.
Yeah.
Your travel time might be longer than the game itself.
Yeah. Well, Greg, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you and all that you mean to this show. We're excited to have you keeping us updated on this basketball season now. So thank you, Greg.
Yeah, well, guys, I appreciate it. I'll look forward to talking to you again, and I'll have some early records and how teams have done early going. Now, with Thanksgiving next week, are you guys having a show next week, or will it be the week after next?
The week after next, yeah. We're going to be eating turkey, lots of it.
Yes.
There you go. I hear you.
Turkey and
I'll
ham.
be doing the same.
Yeah.
Well,
It's going to be
good
great.
deal. Well, I hope you guys have a very happy Thanksgiving, and when we talk again in a couple weeks, I should have some real good updates on the early going of the season for you guys.
Thank you so much, Greg. You're the man.
All right, I appreciate it, guys, and I'll talk to you in a couple weeks, Sam.
Talk to you later.
All right, see ya.
Thought you were going to start rapping.
I nearly did right there.
Adam was about to drop some lyrics.
I will say that basketball rule has changed the game a little bit. There's not as much free throws being shot. So
is that good or bad?
I guess it depends on which team. Like, when I was coaching at Fife last year, I think it helped us because we were real physical. And so the less, obviously, that they're calling, it benefited us. But I could see where some other teams would get frustrated not being able to go to the free throw line, but as much. It's not that bad. I did like the reset, though. Because, when it was back the whole half, basically, once they were on the free throw line shooting, they were on the free throw line shooting. Now it resets every quarter, so I did like that part of it. So
Positive.
Positives, man. Positives.
Hey, we're about to do Buzzer Beater. That means we're going to tell people where to find us when the show's over. You got Facebook.
I do got Facebook.
So you'll say Facebook there. You'll say Instagram there. Beaker, you'll talk about Twitter and X. Steven will do TikTok and YouTube, and I'll do the podcast in the close.
Are you opening this up on that?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Are we having fun?
Oh, we are.
You've been all right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We've laughed a lot. It's been a good day. Thanks, Adam.
It's been a fantastic. Thank you guys for having me on. Next time, don't,
Wait so long.
Wait so long.
What are you doing, Steven?
What is
the most wonderful? The Muppets.
that?
I love the Muppets. Did the Muppets and Sesame Street collide?
Well, they're from the same creators.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jim Henson?
Yeah. I love the Muppets,
I
by
did
the
not
way.
know that.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one there. That just kind of creeps me out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. It kind of looks like the old Chuck E. Cheese rat that was in there.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, y'all didn't grow up with the creepy cheese.
Yeah, he was super creepy.
He was. I liked, what's the one with the long nose?
Gonzo?
Gonzo. I like Gonzo.
Gonzo the Great.
He was something. The Chuck E. Cheese animatronic
His
dolls.
friends were a bunch of chickens.
Yeah, that's true. There he is, Gonzo. Gonzo the Great.
I told you, he's fantastic.
He is.
I need a nickname like that, like
Adam the Great.
Adam the Great.
Adam the Great.
Something.
Y'all name him, give him that.
They called me Atom Bomb in high school.
Did they?
It was just
why?
Adam. It was every time you were around me, it's just an explosion, man. It's just awesome. I don't know. I really don't know. It sounded good though.
Sounded
right. It sounded right.
That sounded great. I loved how you patronized yourself. That was amazing. That was fantastic.
That was awesome.
It's kind of a big deal.
I was the bomb.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of a big deal around here.
Yeah. My apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Sorry. Yes.
Where did you get that from?
That is Anchorman.
Anchorman.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
Many leather-bound books.
I love it.
Wow.
The Buzzer Beater.
That sound lets you know that our show has sadly come to an end. We know we can hear you crying, but it's okay. We're going to give you a giant social media hug. You can find us when the show's over.
You can find us on Facebook at The Varsity Radio Show.
You find them at Instagram at The Varsity Radio Show.
You can find us on X on Varsity Radio 885.
Also over on TikTok at Varsity Radio Show and YouTube at Varsity Radio Show 885.
And podcasts, we're everywhere. We're everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Horizon Communications. Hey guys, we're so glad to be a part of your everyday week. And so we want to thank B&B Video Games, the 80s Style Arcade in the back, the local video game retail store in the front in Albertville, right by the Pizza Hut. That's B&B Video Games. We are so excited that you joined us. It has been a great season so far. And that season will continue after next week, after Thanksgiving. But we hope that you enjoyed the turkey, the ham, and your family. and all the sports talk that you get to have watching, hopefully, the NFL and the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade.
And remember, wear the stretchy pants. It's okay. Wear the stretchy pants.
And the Iron Bowl.
The stretchy and the Iron Bowl.
Ooh.
Yes. Roll Tide. We hope
Roll
that
Tide.
plays out. In
What?
Jesus' name.
Somebody's supposed to say War Eagle over there.
No,
War
they're
Eagle.
not.
There we
No,
go.
they're not.
There we go.
They are not. Okay. Did you hear something? Anyway, we're so glad that you're here. We'll see you back. Same varsity time. Same varsity place. 88.5 JFM. We'll see you back.
The Varsity Radio Show. Tuesdays, 2:30 to 4:30. Streaming live to Facebook and YouTube and live on the radio. There's no excuse to not tune in.